I love you. My father's last words to me are, I love you.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most heartbreaking moments in this beloved sitcom. If you haven't finished this show yet, first of all, what are you doing? And second of all, a spoiler alert is in effect.
That first night I ever heard her sing, that one will always be my favorite.
Number 30, Long Island.
Yeah, here are your spare keys to our new house.
Long Island? I don't understand. You can get spray tans here.
Near the end of the series, How I Met Your Mother quietly shifts from a lighthearted show to a poignant look at adult life transitions. We see this happen when Robin chooses a romantic partner over her career, when Barney finally gets into a serious relationship, and when Marshall and Lily move to a more family-friendly place. This move is toughest on their friends, who have come to know Lily and Marshall as the parents of the group.
So I guess the seat is open. I'll go get a chair.
While it's fun watching them try to have fun without them and forget that they're gone, it's sad to see the gang walk into their new home in the wee hours, knowing it was quite a journey to get there.
No lame married couple shooting down all my amazing ideas. Guys, great news! I'm the new leader of the gang!
Number 29, failed to find the locket.
Oh, come on, that's not fair. If you told Barney that you needed him, he'd be here in a heartbeat.
I didn't have to tell you.
Robin and Barney's impending marriage causes a stir of emotions for the entire friend group, but Robin keeps it together until she searches for her something old. After burying a locket in Central Park as a teenager, she returns to find it, with her father and her fiancé both reluctant to help. Of course, it's Ted who comes to the rescue, but even he can't save the day when Robin finds her jewelry box empty.
This is a sign.
Look, it's not a sign. You're doing the right thing marrying Barney.
She was looking for a sign that she should go through with the wedding, and watching her come so close only to lose it is devastating. Add the rain and the comfort from Ted into the equation, and we're blubbering right alongside her.
Maybe we don't need the universe to tell us what we really want. Maybe we already know that, deep down.
Number 28, Robin and Ted break up.
I guess starting tomorrow, we can tell people.
Tell people what?
Hi, Barney.
Tell people what?
Man, the food looks delicious, doesn't it?
Tell people what?
Speaking of Robin and Ted, they have no shortage of tear-jerking moments throughout the series. While they seemed to be on borrowed time as a couple in the early seasons, we didn't think their relationship would come to an end the way that it did. At Marshall and Lily's wedding, Robin and Ted dance around the story of their breakup, eventually revealing that on their anniversary, a botched proposal, a returned blue French horn, and Argentina led to their relationship's demise.
I know I was always joking around about wanting you two to break up, but you were really good together.
The saddest part is that they both don't want to break up, but it's clear that they're headed down different paths, and watching them come to this realization is heartbreaking.
I would have stolen you a whole orchestra.
Throw away the paper.
Number 27, Victoria sneaks away.
How about tonight we just stick with the drum roll?
Okay.
But we can't kiss.
Okay.
All seemed lost when Ted did everything he could to get Robin to come to Claudia and Stuart's wedding, and she had to bail at the last minute. But the silver lining is Victoria. Their night together at the wedding is the stuff of fairy tales and rom-coms, but their ending left us wishing the credits wouldn't roll.
You know I don't look like this every day. On a real weekend, the real Ted wears a pair of jeans and a sweatshirt with bleach stains on it.
The real Ted sounds real sexy.
At least at first. After shrouding their evening in mystery, we thought they'd for sure cave and agree to get together again. Instead, Victoria has Ted close his eyes and count to 5, and when he opens them, she's gone. It's a fitting end to a magical night, but our hearts sank when we saw Ted standing in the empty ballroom.
5.
And when you say goodbye, I watch you walk away.
Number 26, Quinn and Barney break up.
You duped me out of thousands of dollars. I'm the one who needs a prenup.
I just thought of some more stuff to
I'm
add.
not half finished.
after his up and down relationships, first with Robin, then with Nora, it seemed like Barney had finally met his match with Quinn. She's as diabolical, fun, and messy as Barney, and they bring out a lot of good in each other. But considering their rough start and their inescapable pasts, trust becomes an issue that they can't overcome. Everything comes to a boiling point when they draft up a prenup and realize that this is not what love and marriage should look like.
If we really need something this complicated to get married.
Just when we thought Barney was getting his happy ending, the rug is pulled out from under him, but we're glad that this doesn't last for long.
So, prenup? Not this time.
Oh, hey you. Ready for lunch?
Totally.
Number 25, just a kindergarten teacher.
Guys, can you leave us alone for a minute, please?
Oh, they're gonna do it.
No, we're gonna fight. And then maybe afterwards we'll do it.
We see Lily struggle with her identity many times throughout the show. She feels unsure about marrying Marshall, about her career, and eventually about when to have a baby. But after she makes all of those difficult decisions, she feels it's too late to be anything else. And we see her express that in this episode.
Why do you let that bother you?
Because he was right. I am just a kindergarten teacher.
After the captain dismisses her feelings about art and calls her just a kindergarten teacher, Lily instates some Aldrin justice and eventually proves him wrong, but not before confiding in Marshall about feeling lost. It's definitely a sad but relatable moment for the audience.
Your best and your most exciting days are all ahead of you.
I love you so much for saying that.
Number 24, Dawn and Robin break up.
Wow, this is just very sudden. Sure, I can get you an answer by tomorrow. Okay, thanks.
Of all of Robin's breakups, this one seems to hit her the hardest. Just when it seems like things are going great with Dawn, Robin is offered her dream job in Chicago. She proves to herself that she's growing up, getting braver, and putting her love life first by turning it down to stay in New York with Dawn. So when it's revealed that this same job is offered to Dawn and he takes it, it's gut-wrenching.
What'd you say?
I said yes. I've been waiting years for a shot like this.
It takes a few episodes, a few snacks, and a few drunken phone calls before she recovers from the breakup, and it's hard to watch someone so strong crumble like she does.
Here's some breaking news. There's a zit breaking out on your forehead. Finish with that.
Number 23, Marshall rejects Lily.
Lily, what are you doing here?
Oh, I was just walking by. I wasn't.
The end of the first season is shocking for two reasons. Ted and Robin get together, and Marshall and Lily call it quits. Watching Marshall try to cope with this is tough, which is why we couldn't have been more excited when Lily comes back and wants to get back together with him. After everything we'd seen of their breakup, we assumed that Marshall would take her back willingly, but he tells her how much she hurt him, and that he still needs space and time.
So no. No, we can't get back together. We shouldn't. You know, at least not right now.
We're as shocked as a tearful Lily, and we find ourselves on the edge of our seats for the next few episodes until they finally decide to reconcile.
This is all really new to me. I just got out of a long relationship.
Number 22, Loretta and Robin make up.
Oh, here we go. Listen, Robin.
Loretta, not now. Robin just found out her mom's not coming to the wedding.
It's no secret throughout the last few seasons of How I Met Your Mother that Barney's mother, Loretta, and Robin don't exactly see eye to eye. Barney struggles to choose between them in their arguments, and all of this somehow leads to a battle over scrambled eggs. When Robin finally concedes, admitting she doesn't know how to cook egg, Loretta expresses her worry for her future grandchildren. Since Robin is unable to conceive, this hits a nerve.
If you don't even know how to make scrambled eggs, I just worry what kind of breakfast you're going to be serving my grandchildren.
Well, lucky you, because that is one thing you won't ever have to worry about.
Compound this with Robin soon after learning that her mother isn't coming to the wedding, and Loretta finally gives in and shows Robin the love that she deserves from her mother-in-law to be.
I'm sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
Your eggs are great, by the way.
Number 21, the ukulele.
I guess this is it. For real this time.
Even though we never see Tracy's first love, Max, on screen, his presence is felt throughout her story. When we're first introduced to her on her 21st birthday, tragedy strikes when she learns that her boyfriend has suddenly passed. To make matters even more devastating, we see her open his birthday present to her after his funeral. It's a ukulele, so her breakfast doesn't have to sing a cappella, and we see that it's a gift that she treasures for years afterwards. We even see her play it and sing on the balcony right next to Ted before they officially meet, almost like Max helped bring them together.
Hold me close and hold me fast. This magic spell you cast. This is La Vie en Rose.
Number 20, Barney and Robin divorce. Much of the last season of How I Met Your Mother, and indeed the last few seasons of the show, are geared towards Robin and Barney, specifically their wedding. That's why this moment is such a gut punch.
How was Argentina?
Great. It was great. It was great.
It was great.
It was great.
It was great. It was great.
When the gang gets together to talk about how things are going, Barney and Robin reveal they've been having problems.
We both hate it when I'm gone. We both hate it when I drag you with me. Neither of us is happy. Is this just not working anymore?
After a flashback demonstrates that their way of dealing with them isn't exactly healthy, the two explain that they've divorced.
If there was an exit ramp right here at the 3-year mark, would you take it?
While many marriages don't work out, we still hoped that Barney and Robin would be able to make theirs work, particularly after all that buildup.
I made a vow that I would always tell you the truth.
We got divorced.
Number 19, Barney walks away. Barney doesn't seem like the type to settle down.
I want to get married. I mean, not tonight, or even to you necessarily, but that's what I want. And if that's going to scare you off, then I'd rather it scare you off now.
That's why when he tells his girlfriend Nora that he does, we believe him when he later confesses otherwise.
That's exactly what I want too.
When it turns out to have actually been the truth, however, Barney sets intentions to make amends with Nora and tell her that he does want to settle down.
I said I lied. That was a lie, and I'm sorry.
I'm confused.
So am I.
He finds her at a cafe, apologizes, and they reconcile.
I want to be confused. With you.
Except the camera pans over and reveals that the whole scene was in Barney's imagination. In reality, he walks away.
These stones keep my feet on the ground.
It's a sad scene because it's so relatable. How many of us have imagined happiness for ourselves, but not pursued it or self-sabotaged for one reason or another? Number 18, Robin drifts apart from the gang. Following Robin and Barney's divorce, the group worries they'll drift apart as friends often have to choose sides when couples break up.
You guys do not need to pick sides.
Nothing has to change.
Lily makes sure to secure promises that they'll be together for the big moments.
Just promise me, no matter what, we will always be there for the big moments.
However, despite this promise, Robin ends up estranged from the group throughout the years afterward since her job leads her to travel the world.
I mean, Robin's really taking off at work, huh?
It's like Robin Scherbatsky, Worldwide News, Caracas. Robin Scherbatsky, Worldwide News, St. Petersburg.
While the rest of the group stays closer together.
The gang is a married couple who I never see anymore, about to have their 3rd kid. It's my ex-husband hitting on slutty cops right in front of me.
It's a sad reality that people who were once close friends often grow apart from each other, but it still hurts to see it happen to Robin and the group.
I know I've missed a couple lately, but I said we'd always be there for the big moments.
Number 17, Ted dumps Barney. Barney and Robin sleeping together complicates things for both of them, and not just because they're friends.
Now we go back to exactly the way things were before.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
At this point, Robin and Ted had already dated, and dating the ex of a bro goes against Barney's much vaunted bro code. It also doesn't help that this whole thing takes place shortly before Ted's birthday.
There's something that I have to tell you, and I wanted you to be in the best possible frame of mind before you heard it.
You slept with Robin.
While Barney looks for a loophole in his dubious legal document, he ultimately decides to own up. Except Ted already knows.
I don't know if you'd even want it, but if you do, it's yours.
I slept with Barney.
What?
Ted's extended rant on the subject does have its funny moments.
Oh, hey, I just remembered, my mom is coming into town next month. Maybe you'd like to nail her, too!
But eventually he posits that, much like a box of things he's getting rid of, he's considering Barney's worth to him, too.
I started putting things in a box, and that box was labeled stuff I have no use for anymore.
What does that mean?
It means maybe you belong in that box.
Barney and Ted do eventually reconcile, but it's still sad to see Ted sever their friendship temporarily.
Are you saying you don't want to be bros anymore?
I'm saying I don't want to be friends anymore.
Number 16, Ted breaks up with Victoria. Among Ted's many relationships throughout the show, arguably the third most important after Robin and the mother is Victoria. After a long period apart, the two of them get back together, and Ted even proposes.
Will you marry me?
Yes, of course.
However, Victoria is insistent that Ted break off his friendship with Robin, since she's the reason they broke up the first time.
You won't marry me if I'm still friends with Robin? Wait, she's the thing that's been holding us back?
There's just too much history there.
Ted reluctantly agrees, but when the time comes for him to tell Robin, he can't do it. Instead, he tells Victoria that Robin is like family to him, and asks if she can handle that.
I'm not in love with Robin. But she's like family to me, and I can't end that. So, can you accept that?
She can't, and she breaks up with him for good.
I really hope you get her someday.
Ted's lingering attachment to Robin causes him a lot of heartbreak during the show, and our hearts break along with him here. Number 15, Stella leaves Ted. Ted doesn't have the best luck with weddings.
It's my wedding. You have to be there.
Okay, I'll be there.
Still, he doesn't help his track record when he invites not only his own ex, Robin, to his wedding with Stella, but also Stella's ex, Tony.
I wasn't even invited to the wedding.
Well, you are now.
Stella is upset, telling Ted she's worried about his lingering feelings for Robin. However, ultimately, when Ted finds a note from Stella, it turns out she was merely projecting her own worries about her ex. Stella leaves Ted at the altar to go off with Tony.
How do you know that that spark won't come back with your ex sitting up there?
While it's easy to say that we want the person we love to be happy, it still cuts like a knife when their happiness means not being with you. Number 14, Lily and Marshall fight over his judge job. Marshall and Lily have a fantastic relationship, for the most part. One of their biggest and only fights occurs in the final season when Marshall applies for a judgeship without consulting Lily.
How could you take that job without telling me?
Baby, I'm sorry, but they needed an answer right away. This is a huge opportunity.
Despite their attempts to put the fight on pause, they can't delay it forever, and they eventually explode. Lily is understandably furious that Marshall didn't tell her, particularly with their trip to Italy planned.
We're going to Italy.
But I could be a judge. We can't give that up for what is clearly just a hobby.
Meanwhile, Marshall reiterates that the opportunity was time-sensitive, and his dream. Lily insists that she has never been so selfish, but Marshall brings up a good point. She has.
You were more selfish than I have ever been to you.
You broke up with me and moved to San Francisco.
Both of them are in the right and in the wrong at the same time, so it tears us apart watching them fight.
Why are you bringing up San Francisco? That was 7 years ago.
Because you are being selfish all over again.
Number 13, leaving the reception. Ted has a hard time handling Barney and Robin's wedding, so he decides to move to Chicago.
Barney! I have to go. What, now?
To that end, he leaves the reception early. On the patio outside, he and his friends say what they believe will be their last goodbyes for a while.
Robin, it's been a major pleasure. Major pleasure.
Each goodbye is emotional in itself, with callbacks to many episodes throughout the show, but they all happen one after the other.
Good luck out there in Chicago. I'm gonna be kind of jealous of you getting to have Pizzola's pizza whenever you want.
You're gonna be in Rome.
While this isn't the end of the show or their friendships, It still makes us teary-eyed to look back on everything they've been through. Not to mention, Lily crying makes us cry.
Right here. It helped that was really creepy. I don't want to see you for a while.
At least Ted and Barney get an epic high five.
Nice working with you, Dr. Venkman.
Number 12. Marshall tells Robin what Ted can't. Ted's love for Robin is persistent, as we've mentioned and will continue to mention.
As long as the door is even a little bit open, I have this feeling that I'll just be waiting around to see if I win the lottery when you turn 40.
After laying it all on the line with her, Ted is despondent, even if he refuses to acknowledge it himself. Despite Marshall believing that the two will end up together, if only for the purposes of a bet with Lily, he can still see that Ted is hurting.
I can finally move on. This is a good thing.
Marshall tells Robin what Ted is unable to. She needs to move out of their apartment.
I have to say something that he loves you just way too much to say. You gotta move out.
You know.
It's the end of an era for the two of them, but at least it opens up some new possibilities for Ted. And it's a great musical moment for the show, too.
I like to keep some things to myself.
Even so, this gesture isn't enough for Ted, something his move to Chicago proves in the end.
For a guy who loves New York this much, to leave it, you must really need to go, huh?
Yeah, I really do.
Number 11. Robin doesn't love Ted. This one comes right off the tail of the last entry, but we thought it deserved its own mention. After some confused feelings and a kiss, Ted's feelings for Robin are rekindled.
I'll continue this when I get back.
He declares several times to Robin that he loves her. While she waffles, Ted insists on a definitive answer, and she gives him one, just not the one he's hoping for.
Do you love me?
No.
Even if you're not a fan of their relationship, seeing Ted get shot down after being so vulnerable is still tough to watch.
We're great as friends. It's just, let's just forget I ever said anything.
It hits even harder when we see it again in Ted's montage of all the worst times he's been hurt in his life, considering it ranks right at the top.
But when I saw that text message and found out Robin was engaged, it was like...
No.
Times a million.
Number 10. Lily leaves Marshall.
You know, if you're having these kind of doubts now, what's going to change in 3 months? Maybe we just shouldn't get married at all.
Maybe not.
Marshmallow and Lily Pad are the kind of couple that we all aspire to. Their communication, support, and general adorability are all fantastic to watch. So when Lily accepts a fellowship across the country without telling Marshall in the season 1 finale, their ensuing fight is rather unexpected.
I'm not asking you to understand it. I'm not asking you to be happy about it. I'm just asking you to support it.
Although the two try to delay having to deal with the issue by pausing their argument, eventually they break up, leaving Marshall crying in the rain. Even this early on in the series, these two seemed like they would be together forever, so their seemingly permanent breakup hits home. Number 9. Tracy talks to Max.
There's someone that I need to talk to. I'll be right back.
The titular mother, Tracy, has her own journey towards Ted Mosby, and it's a tragic one. In her early 20s, Tracy's first love, Max, dies abruptly.
Would it be okay if I moved on?
She takes many years to get over the loss, though she eventually does start dating again, even if her boyfriend Louis isn't exactly perfect for her. When Louis proposes, Tracy takes a moment in private to speak to Max, asking permission to move on.
I think that I have been holding myself back from falling in love again. And I think it's because I can't let you go.
While she rejects Louis, she plays a rendition of La Vie en Rose on the ukulele in a bittersweet and beautiful moment that Ted bears witness to.
Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be La Vie en Rose.
Also, Tracy's lost love is foreshadowing for a later entry on our list. Number 8. Lily's confession.
Say how much you hate that Robin and Barney are getting married.
What? No!
Barney and Robin's wedding, particularly its planning stages, proves to be a stressful time. And not just for them. Ted especially becomes stressed as he tries to reconcile his feelings for Robin with his attempts to be a good friend.
Robin shouldn't be with Barney, she should be with me.
Ultimately, Lily sits him down on the roof to get him to admit to this, and in doing so, she admits something even worse. Sometimes she wishes she wasn't a mother.
Sometimes I wish I wasn't a mom. Sometimes I want to pack a bag and leave in the middle of the night and not come back.
She admits that working with children and being a mother makes it all feel like work, and that she sometimes fantasizes about leaving her life behind. Feeling trapped by what you love is sadly a very relatable experience.
I spend the whole day taking care of kids at my job, and I come home and it's more of the same. It never lets up. It's just really, really hard, Ted.
Number 7. Barney's longest second.
You weren't at the top of your game, but it was still...
Oh my God! I just cheated on Kevin. He is the nicest guy ever. I'm a terrible person.
Barney and Robin had a long and difficult path to get to the altar. Following their first attempt at a relationship, they each cheat on their partners to sleep with each other.
I wish last night never happened.
I don't.
Although both feel guilty and attempt to confess their indiscretion, Barney believes that he and Robin can still get together once they have ended their current relationships.
Hey, how's it going?
Not great. Nora and I broke up.
However, although Barney breaks up with Nora, Robin does not tell Kevin, and Barney's realization that she doesn't feel the same about him leaves him feeling like time has stopped.
For Barney, the second that would never end was this one.
While time is frozen, we're right there with him, and him cleaning up the rose petals right afterward only adds insult to injury. Number 6. Marvin Sr.'s funeral voicemail.
Marshall, do you remember the last thing your father said to you?
Marshall's father, Marvin, tragically passes away midway through the series, naturally leaving Marshall devastated.
Baby, are you okay?
I hold in my hand the last words my father will ever say to me.
During his funeral, Marshall discovers that he has one final voicemail from his father, and while he puts off listening to it, he eventually can't take it anymore, only to be disappointed that it's a pocket dial.
He always came through for me. And now he's just gone. And what am I left with?
He goes on to express what his father meant to him and how he feels robbed of a chance to hear his final words, only for his father to realize that his phone was on and tell his son he loves him one final time.
Oh, sorry about that, buddy. Anyway, your mom and I had such a great time seeing you. I love you.
This moment is a tearjerker, but they're both sad and happy tears.
Looks like your dad came through one last time.
Number 5. Barney stealing the basketball net.
Barney, I got your letter.
Dad?
After years spent in ignorance, Barney finally meets his father. While in typical Barney fashion, he first tries to play up his father's accomplishments, but it turns out he's actually just a typical suburban dad. During a dinner with Jerry and his family, Barney mocks his half-brother and storms out, ineffectually trying to steal the basketball hoop and the backboard above Jerry's garage.
Barney, what is going on?
This is mine.
I don't understand.
JJ gets a childhood, a dad, a real family, and a basketball hoop? No, I at least get the hoop. I'm taking it with me.
When Jerry tries to find out why Barney is disappointed in Jerry's suburban lifestyle, Barney tells him that he wants to know why Jerry couldn't have been a dad to him growing up. He only wants the net as a consolation. Neil Patrick Harris's acting is excellent, and we really feel for Barney here.
You're just some lame suburban dad.
Why does that make you so mad?
Because if you were gonna be some lame suburban dad, why couldn't you have been that for me?
Number 4. Robin can't have children.
I can't have a baby.
At first upset at the prospect of having kids, Robin is relieved when she's told she won't be having a child. But Robin is still surprisingly affected when the doctor later tells her that she can't have children at all.
Never wanted that. Of course, it's one thing not to want something, it's another to be told you can't have it.
She tries brushing it off, but she becomes more upset as the episode goes on. And the feels are further piled on when it's revealed that the children she's been narrating to aren't real.
If you want to know the truth of it, I'm glad you guys aren't real.
This culminates in her breaking down into tears at Ted's attempt to cheer her up.
But there's one thing your Aunt Robin never was. She was never alone.
Number 3, 45 days.
Look around, Ted. You're all alone.
After a night spent in the bar with hypothetical future versions of himself and Barney, Ted realizes that he's actually been there alone, lost in reminiscences. Future Ted tells his kids if he really could change the past, he would do many things. But the first thing he'd do would be to visit their future mother.
Hi. I'm Ted Mosby. And exactly 45 days from now, you and I are gonna meet.
He then imagines himself rushing to meet Tracy, giving her an emotional speech, telling her how much he's going to love her when they meet in 45 days, and saying that he wishes he could have had that extra time with her.
But I'm here now, I guess because I want this extra 45 days. With you, I want each one of them.
The moment is performed brilliantly and is made all the more heartbreaking given our next entry. Number 2, Tracy's death.
I mean, come on. Yeah, of course she showed up. What mother is going to miss her daughter's wedding?
Although the death of Tracy is foreshadowed several times during the series, including the previous entry as well as in that scene at the restaurant, Tracy's death still packs an emotional punch.
You see, kids, right from the moment I met your mom, I knew I have to love this woman as much as I can, for as long as I can, and I can never stop loving her, not even for a second.
During the finale, just prior to finally telling his kids how he met her, Ted reveals to the audience through a montage that Tracy got sick through an unspecified illness and passed away 6 years before he started telling the kids his story.
Even then, in what can only be called the worst of times, all I could do was thank God.
While we may have only spent a season getting to know her, Tracy was a great character and a pivotal part of the show, and losing her really hurt.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Marshall's dad's death.
My dad said?
We've already seen what the aftermath of Marshall's dad's death does to him, but the moment he finds out is easily the saddest part of the entire show. Marshall and his dad are incredibly close, despite living so far apart. So Marshall struggles with whether to tell him about the fertility issues he and Lily are having.
What I'm saying is, we love you no matter what.
After learning he and Lily can have kids, Marshall attempts to call his dad to no avail. And when he meets up with Lily, she tells him his father had a heart attack and died.
Something's happened. Your father, he had a heart attack. He didn't make it.
Marshall's devastation is incredibly authentic, and we're all the sadder because of it.
I'm not ready for this.
Which moment left you in tears? Let us know in the comments.